Hello, and welcome back to Minecraft. As you can see, I've changed my Minecraft skin back to what it was before. So, we got ourselves a donkey. Plan is, we are going to give him a name. And in the truest fashion, I always name my horses and stuff after doomed ships from science fiction. But of course, in order to name him, we need a very important thing called an anvil. Unfortunately, we're low on iron, so we are going to be doing a mining expedition. I will probably get that copper at some point. So yeah, our main objective right now is just to find iron. And, optionally, coal. I'll say it's optional, but really we are going to need coal. Alright, what's the safe way down there? Here. Let's just get some torches made up, because it can get pretty dark. And I suppose while we're here, some more cobbled deep slate wouldn't be bad. So yeah, you've also probably just noticed that this video is going up on a Monday. Yeah, I've decided to do an impromptu 7-day upload week. Although this video is getting recorded on a Tuesday. I was going to record a bit more of Mass Effect today. Get a bit further along in the Citadel DLC now that the most combat-heavy parts are over. Well, unless I do the combat simulator. I was planning on getting most of the non-party stuff done and then focus on the combat simulator to take out Spectre-level opponents. Because as it turns out, I don't have that achievement. Well, not in this version. Not in the PC version of the game. And I figure if I'm doing a playthrough for it, I might as well go for it anyway. But yeah, that's gonna sum up most of the Mass Effect videos this week. Not tonight's one. Not tonight's one, obviously. But yeah, this week, upload-wise, it's going to be... four... hold on. 4 Minecraft videos. Yeah, four Minecraft videos, 4 Mass Effect videos. And then 3 Sims Medieval videos, along with 3 Half-Life videos. And don't worry, I'll be getting to Splinter Cell at some point, like I promise. I was actually going to be getting onto it now, but well, the best time to do The Sims Medieval kind of just popped up, and I just went for it. Oh, but yeah, The Sims Medieval, that's going to be a fun one. Well, it's fun so far. Not really getting all that much lag from it, despite my resolution settings. So. Obviously, there's lag when you speed it up, but that's kind of a function of the speed up function, so that was really to be expected. Oh yeah, The Sims Medieval, it's definitely going to be fun, because I've never actually progressed all that far in it. So I'm trying to think how that place is going to shape out. Yeah, I do like the more story-based Sims games, like Sims Busting Out, for instance. I know inevitably, since I mentioned The Sims Busting Out, I might do a playthrough of it eventually. Yeah, since I've opened up those floodgates, it's all gonna rely on console emulators. And in terms of like the handheld Sims games, well, actually, yeah, just in general. I don't really think I'll be doing really any of the handheld Sims games at all. I mean, I played a fair bit of the Sims 2 on the DS. Okay, where the hell did it go? There it is. Oh, there you are. Hey there, buddy. But yeah, Sims 2 handheld games. I do kind of want to do the PSP one, because I've never played that one. But as for the DS one, that one kind of requires a lot of reliance on your system clock, so I don't exactly know how that would work on an emulator. So I'm just gonna get myself some more torches crafted. Okay, when they die, they break up into multiples. There we go. Slime balls. Oh, I've been wanting some of these for ages. Slime balls have two uses. Use one is you can use them to make sticky pistons, which you can make some intricate redstone doors with. I'll need to actually look up a guide on some, if I want to do that. The other thing is, well, slime blocks, which perform a very similar function. But you can also use slime blocks to basically make a trampoline. Earlier I was talking about The Sims. My plans for Sims playthroughs originally was to do The Sims 2 next. Yeah, I had a pretty good plan there where I was gonna do The Sims 2. Like, just an ordinary playthrough where I show off, like, the expansions and stuff. And unlike The Sims 1, it was gonna be a lot more focused. Since, Alright, well, I'll admit, The Sims 1 at first, for my playthroughs, I was going to do, like, try to actually finish some of the expansions. Maybe even get the beanstalk that you could climb up. Find a giant Will Wright. Oh, crap. I didn't even get one of my families to move into one of the Magic Town lots. But honestly, the combination of just how difficult that game is, along with the recent, well, fairly recent sale of EA, kinda dampened the mood on that one. So I decided to just do one last recording, end it off with that. Yeah, I don't start getting decent with Sims games until, funnily enough, The Sims 2. I wasn't all that good with The Sims 2 originally. But then again, the only times I actually played it when I was younger was at my grandparents' house. Because my mum wouldn't let me play it on her computer. Which was a shame, because she also had all the expansion packs, whereas on my granddad's computer, we only had the base game, seasons, and IKEA stuff. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I wasn't particularly good at playing The Sims back then. And even on the console versions, I always just had to use cheats to figure things out. That's how bad I was. Then I got older, and installed my granddad's copy of The Sims 2 on my old laptop. And that's how I learned to start actually playing the game properly. Of course, I did and still do use cheats like max motives and motherload. But I do at the very least know how to play the game properly, and I do sometimes try to. And of course, when I do get around to doing The Sims 2 on the channel, I will, of course... well, at least I've got an iron pick on me so I can deal with this. I will, of course, try to do it legitimately. Actually, I will do it legitimately. But that doesn't mean I won't use cheats. But I will only use cheats under strict and specific circumstances. Like, for example, showing you how to turn a residential lot into an apartment lot. Because I will make some custom lots, and I will make videos showcasing them. But yeah, that's really going to be the only circumstances in which I actually use cheats in a Sims 2 playthrough. Unless there's something I really need to showcase to you that requires cheats, then of course I will use them in that circumstance, but otherwise, no other circumstances permitting. Actually, there is a similar cheat we could use to make university dorms. It's essentially the same cheat. So yeah, okay. Making apartments in universities, that'll be the only reason. I'm still actually trying to work up plans for Sims 2 playthrough in my head. Like, well, for instance, do I use one of the pre-made neighborhoods, or do I just build a custom neighborhood from scratch, which is my preferred option? But I know that there's people that might not like me doing that. I suppose I could always just put a poll up in posts and just leave it up to vote. Okay, I think we've been here before. Yeah. Another thing I could do with The Sims 2 is after I finish the initial playthrough and give it some time, is come back and do something called the Legacy Challenge, where you're supposed to manage 10 generations of a family. And I actually do want to do a legacy challenge, like... yeah, I think it'd actually be kind of fun. The best part about the legacy challenge is I can also do it in some of the other Sims games, like Sims 3 and The Sims 4. In retrospect, it probably would be a bit more fun to do it in the Sims 3 and 4, but... well, more of The Sims 3, really. But I need to actually get that game running... well enough for me to actually record. Yeah, the game's performance right now is not particularly good. And that's mainly because the engine for the game is not built to accommodate so many expansion and stuff packs. In fact, I think The Sims 4 is kind of running into the same issue. Not built to accommodate so many expansion packs, stuff packs, game packs, and kits. Alright, I think I've got enough iron for an anvil, but I might as well grab some deep slate. Oh yeah, some of you that have noticed the lag and commented on it, I am still looking for something to help boost the performance like Optifine used to. But of course, given Optifine's controversies, I want to avoid that one. Which is a shame, because Optifine actually used to be pretty decent. I have curiosity. Actually, no. I don't have the inventory space to check. I was gonna see if on the other side it came out to anywhere familiar, but changed my mind at the last minute. You know, at some point I am going to try and work on building some kind of mob spawner. I have no experience with mob spawners, so I'm going to have to do it via a video guide. I'm also planning on building up a tower to act as a lighthouse. So that if we go out on any more voyages, we can at least have something big to kind of mark our way home. But my plan for the lighthouse was gonna have to wait until I can get the building materials ready. Yeah, my plan there, building-wise, is going to be to we'll first put down torches on the island so no mobs spawn. Well, no hostile mobs, I should say. But I'm also going to be putting up chests of resources along with scaffolds. Not scaffolding. And then the plan is to build it up gradually. I think it's this way. Alright, no, I need to find out. Yes, it is. Alright. Yeah, I just had to do that to check. If any of you are curious about why I have cheats enabled, it's purely because at some point I plan to set up command block teleporters, and you can only do that in creative mode and with cheats enabled. They're easy enough to set up. I know what I'm doing with them. Okay. It's up here. Well, got me up somewhere. Okay, this area feels familiar, but I can't quite remember where we are. Damn it, I need that iron. I think I'm starting to get a better idea. There we go. Made it back to here. Okay, and the time is... looks to be pretty late. Actually, no, we'll keep that on us. Oh no, I think I was keeping the arrows upstairs. That's right. Alright. Alright, by the way, you can name the dog whatever. Yeah, keep recording. Just checking the time. Well, how much time I've been recording, I should say. Now, deep slate. This one's done. So it's just this corridor and... well, right now this bit. Actually, you know what? Another thing we can use that tower I plan to build for is somewhere to keep our gas. So we don't have to hear, well, that noise all the time. At the very least, the walls here are going to look a bit cleaner. The ceiling could also use some work.